everything to me because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me.
I called on the Lord. I said, man, Father, this is real. Will you watch over them? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you called for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the law, they doing it. You said under Yahanna they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
God, what you just said is real heavy. Go back to the time of mourn, please, brother. Tell them where you are and tell them what verse you at.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 4.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 4. This is for all you beautiful sisters out there. For all you black women out there. Read.
A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance.
You know why you black women are mourning right now? Because you didn't understand when it was the time when you should be dancing. You got up there and danced on that stage for Kamala Harris. You got up there and twerked and danced on that stage for some white woman acting like she was a black woman. And guess what? Because you didn't understand the time, because you didn't have discretion in understanding the season, now you're mourning. You understand? You danced and now you're mourning. When you should have been paying attention to what time we're in. You should have been paying attention and understanding that this is the time for us to be serious as a people. This is a time for us to be paying attention to what's really going on as a people. But you know what you did? You didn't understand the time. The time when you should have been serious, you were dancing. The time when you should have been mourning the death of 19 million black and Hispanic babies. The time you should have been mourning the murder of 19 million black and Hispanic babies since 1973. Guess what you were doing? On stage dancing. And now you're mourning because the woman that you thought was coming to save you and prolong your time of dancing and happiness, now you see that this is the time of mourning. Now you see what the priests and prophets have been feeling. This is the time of mourning. The time for having fun and partying is over with. The time for enjoying yourself and living a life without care and responsibility is over with. The Lord is telling us as a people, we got to get serious. We got to wake up and look at our conditions. The white man can celebrate. Let him celebrate. He has a lot to celebrate for. What the hell do you have to celebrate for in America? Do you see what is happening to our people? Do you see what we're going through? Come look at this abortion sign and look at how cruel and inhumane and savage this is. And you celebrating? Nah, the angels in heaven are mourning and weeping for the children of the saints. They're weeping for the innocent blood that's spilled. And you dancing? You out of order. You're out of line. And you are out of sync with what the Lord said. You better wake up and listen to the men of God. You better get in order and recognize what time we in. You had your fun. It's over now. It's over. It's time to woman up and be a woman. You understand? Woman up and be an adult. It's time to be a mom. It's time to be a sister. It's time to be a good daughter. No more city girl life. It's time to come inside the house. The streets done had you already. It's time to come in. It's time to put clothes on. You understand? It's time to be a mom and not a monster. That's what God is saying. There's a time for everything. You had your time for fun. It's over with, man. Goddamn, how much fun do you need to have? Eddie Murphy said, my girl likes to party all the time. Do you know who Eddie Murphy was talking about? A white woman. He wasn't talking about black women. Eddie Murphy was singing about white women. That's their lifestyle. Their forefathers murdered and killed so they can establish a country where their daughters and granddaughters could party all the time. That's not your life, black woman. That's not your life, Hispanic woman. You understand? Your children are dying in the streets. Your children are being murdered the Planned Parenthood. They're missing by the thousands, by the tens of thousands. It's not the time to party. It's over with, man. Let's be some adults out here. And brothers, you got to be a damn grown man and put this woman in check. You got to be a grown man and tell her what's right and wrong. You brothers so goddamn weak. Letting this woman think she got the answers. She don't have the answers. And you know why black women blamed you for Kamala losing? I'm going to let you brothers in on some insight. You don't understand women. And I didn't either before Commander General Yahanna. I'm going to give you some insight. Anybody know why black women blame black men for Kamala losing? Anybody know? When you look at the statistics, black men voted for Kamala just as much, almost, as black women. But somehow it's your fault that she lost. Anybody know why? I see brothers don't understand women like they thought they did. I'm going to tell you why. Because black women understand that you are their leader. And as the leader, you always get the blame. That's a leader. The leader gets the blame when things go wrong, and they get the credit when things go right. The fact that black women are blaming you for Kamala losing lets you know that you have to be responsible for your decisions and actions and their decisions and actions. And because you are responsible for their decisions and actions, you have to tell them what to do. They are telling you that you should be over them. They're blaming you because you're the leader. They're telling you, you have to tell us what to do because we don't know what to do. We're constantly picking losers. Black women, ain't you tired of picking losers? You pick yet another loser. You're just full of losers in your life. Black men, you better wake up and understand. Black women blaming you for Kamala losing is because black women understand subconsciously you're supposed to tell them what to do. You're supposed to tell them, don't go right, go left. Don't go here, go there. Don't wear that, wear this. And the moment something happens to them, they'll blame you. How come you let me do this? How come you let me go and do that? Why did you let me do this? Because you are the goddamn leader, black man. You are in charge, Hispanic man. God put you over the woman, not underneath the woman. Not equal to the woman. Black man, Hispanic man, you better stand up with strength and masculinity in this place. It's going to get real worse out here for our people. You're going to see these white men turn into the savages they've always been. And guess what? Black and Hispanic women are going to need you now more than ever. You understand? This is not the time for simping and pandering. This is not the time for getting high and being drunk. You understand? Popping perks and syrup. Watching porn. It's not the time for that. This is the time now for black and Hispanic men to be vigilant, to be disciplined, to be righteous. Because guess what? Your family is going to depend on it. Your wives are going to depend on it. They're going to look to you, and guess what? You're going to get the blame regardless. Let me just free you. You are going to get the blame regardless. You might as well be the man in charge and get the blame. If you're going to blame me as I'm telling you what to do. I'd rather take that. When you told me to go right and I got hurt, you right, baby. I'll take the blame. But imagine now you didn't tell her, and she's still going to blame. You might as well just tell her to begin with. Black, Hispanic man, Native American, Indian man, God gave you authority. He gave you order. Take back your authority. If you don't know how to do it the right way without putting your hands on a woman, come in here, man. Come in here and learn the right way, where your voice matters, where your voice carries weight. A lot of you brothers going back and forth in their house, and you down there ready to kill your woman because you know instinctively this woman is supposed to do what I tell her to do, but she's not. And because the Lord gave men and women different gifts, the man's strength is his physical ability. And so you resort back to your base nature, your physical ability. And because this woman is not listening to you, you knock her upside the head. What they say, knock her head between the washer and dryer. When that's not how you have to do it. That's the white man. You understand? The white man, he puts his hand on his woman. He beats his women. You understand? Because he's a beast. You understand? He beat his kids. He turned them into school shooters. Go do the profile on most of the school shooters. They were either molested or they were beat by their parents. You understand? By alcoholic drug dealer parents. That's not your life. You understand, black man? You come in here and you can say 2 words and the sister will do it. You understand? You brothers come in here and learn how to be righteous men. You ain't got to say nothing. You make a face, brother, and your whole house get in order. You think I'm lying? I was on the other side too. House out of order. You understand? And I came in here and learned what it takes for a woman to listen to you. You understand? You have to be a righteous man. The Lord says that's the only way you can escape a wicked woman, is if you serve God. Come back here, get a flyer and serve God, man. Outside of that, you're going to be just as dumb as these sisters out here, man. You're going to be just as dumb and lost as the women you're supposed to be leading. Come learn how to lead, black and Hispanic, man. Keep dropping it, Kagar.
That's right. Get that prison prophet a powerful hand, man.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west.
Yeah, Babylon is falling.